MMTs are free trial individuals, are people who visit us from around the world in every country. Doesn't matter what country you're from, we're here for you. If you want to be part of us, you can, because you're going to be part of me and our market making division. I've got to tell the rest of the group about these Dow transportations on a weekly level. The Dow transports did not take out the calendar 2012 high as of year to date, 9/20 of 2012, and they have not. And we have a weekly closing bar, and here's what I want to show you is I will just take, we were buying transports that led the rally, and then we got up to the highs, and we got these weekly tops, and they came down, and you know, the disturbing thing is that you want this to be the broader front runner, because if all of these great names in here are doing well, FedEx is shipping things, JetBlue has got people going around, JB Hunt Trucking is just hauling and lots of things, and everything that you would want to see fundamentally happening is not happening on a fundamental level outside of the broader market. And these transports have got a fairly decent weekly distribution here. And one of the things that's alarming is you're breaking below the 10-week moving average, the 20, the 50-week, and the 100-week. Every one of these weekly moving averages are being violated in this 4-calendar week that started. Today is 9/20, and it's a Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be the 21st. So when you see the transports, you had a double week back up here to this resistance level, as we did. And we've been covering this for a while, and you can see right here where the red bars are. Let's make it where if I put an info tool on it, right here where my pointer is, you can clearly see where this weekly upside that we had based on news and FOMC, Bernanke doing QE3, writing a blank check, doing all of that. But what is alarming right here is this weekly reversal in the transports. It's taken out this week and the body of this week in price. And that is something, rather, I will draw you a trend line down here, and this is for my new MMTs and my free trial people, is that it's going to look something like this. The bottom of these wicks are the wicks. The bottom of these weekly bars is going to be the lower end. This is going to be, we're right there on this support level where we bounced every time in the transports. And on this weekly high right here, you can see the ranges here. There's been some companies in here. Here's a good example of one right now, NSC. There's some news out there on it, and they didn't fundamentally deliver what they should. So there's a real big problem on this stock. I can show some of them in here. FedEx is another one that had a problem. Let's take a look at FedEx here in the transports. It's got a reversal, and it's you know, you got to have the lead. If the leader is going down in value here in 5 days, 1 day, look at this. It's a 5-day movement. Now that also drove down the chart on the weekly that I showed a minute ago. And that's the Dow transports. That's this big weekly bar. And here's FedEx. Now, if I pull right over here and show you what this other stock did on a daily level today in the transports, well, let's take a look. Oh my goodness. This was a big short. And I can tell you what, look at this one. Look at this one. Norfolk. Look at it. We all know what the rails have done and whatnot. They're a big part of our economy. You don't want to see it going that way in the transports. And I'm showing my new MMTs because as we move forward, we always know that transports like to lead rallies. And we like to see the transports doing well because then the economy is doing well. Doesn't matter that we're at multi-year highs and whatnot. What does matter is that the transports need to hold support level for the bull, and the bull needs to stay in the support level, and the broader markets will follow this move down for a correction. And there will be other things for people that will have to worry as far as some of the fundamentals in the various different sectors will have problems, and it's something to be aware of. So when I go in here and I start looking, so this is both the FedEx. Here's this big weekly down movement. That's the index right here. And here's the culprits right here. And FedEx is a leader in there. And so when we look at these truckers, JB Hunt, you can see right here where the reversal was in the calendar year. And you always like to see this name, JBHT. You always like, and let's take a look at what it's done here in the last few days. It's 2. Look at the reversal side. So once again, it's these reversals is what's driving the broader index down. So this way you have a way to look at certain areas that you should be looking at. Another one that I will point out to people is this one here. We've always liked this particular one, CSX Corp. I would like to show here that you can see the reversal that's taking these down to these major support levels. And this is in the transports. Why is this important? You want to see this going down, for the bull anyway. Because what will end up happening is, as we go through these big ones that are really down, let's take a look at this one, Kansas City. Here you come. It is called Kansas City Southern. Look at it. Here's the symbol right here, KSU. Take a look at KSU. And the reason why we're doing this update, it is a major update in the broader transports, because you need to learn MMTs, you new ones. That's what's contributing to this index going down in the transports now. And look at the reversal in some of these leaderships now. Basically what it's telling me is that over time, the broader indexes, such as the Dow and such as the NASDAQ and such as NASDAQ 100 and NASDAQ Composite, of course, and then the S&P that hit our price at 1475 in the short term. We're not saying there's a bear market or anything to worry about, but what we are saying is that you do not want to see the transports going the other way, because that means that forward looking, we could have some pullbacks in here now. And this bull will probably follow the transports. Transports lead rallies up, and they have a tail here of leading potentially where the broader markets follow this reversal here. And we can see some of the great names in there. And there's that weekly chart here. Right here. There it is. And here is KSU. And these are daily charts. Look at the reversal, KSU. Okay, here's the other ones. As a recap, MMT. Here you go again. Right here in the video. NSC to support. Big gap down zone. So, if we have any problems fundamentally, there will be pullback in equities at these multi-year bull rally 52-week highs going into October 8th of 2012. That doesn't mean that you can't continue to rally at the lower support level. You've got all of the Fed behind everything. There's going to be massive liquidity in the market. So therefore, people who have underperformed will chase year-end rallies as well. However, let's be concerned about what's causing this pullback, and where this bull run may have a pullback and follow the transports moving forward. Major update. There are major stocks that were mentioned in here, and we'll talk about this going forward once again. And some of these great stocks in here that you see coming down in the transports, hey, they love to rally off of the lows. Right here. We've bought them several times in the past. And we've shorted them too. So beware. Transports. Date 9/20 calendar 2012. Earnings season. Some of the warnings coming out is affecting this sector.